The music was loud, the lights were dazzling, and laughter filled the grand hall of the biggest party in town. But in the middle of the glitter and glamour stood a girl alone, nervous, and dressed in a simple outfit that didn't match the elegance around her. Whispers began to spread, mocking her clothes, her shoes, even her presence. Within minutes, the laughter turned cruel. Someone shouted, "She doesn't belong here." Before she could explain herself, the host's guards dragged her out of the shimmering doors and threw her into the cold night. She stood outside, humiliated and broken, as the party continued without her. Everyone thought they had seen the last of her that night. But just hours later, when the truth came out and she walked back into that very hall, every single person who laughed at her would regret it. Her name was Emily. She wasn't from wealth or privilege, but she was invited to the party for one simple reason. She had earned a scholarship sponsored by the host's company. To her, the invitation was an honor, a chance to celebrate among people who ran the world she only dreamed of joining. She borrowed an old dress from her mother, patched and pressed it neatly, and walked into the ballroom with a nervous smile. But wealth can be cruel when it is blinded by pride. From the moment she entered, the stairs followed her like shadows. Women in shimmering gowns whispered behind jeweled fans. Men in sharp suits chuckled under their breath. One woman muttered loudly enough for others to hear, "This isn't a charity dinner." Another laughed. "She looks like she came here by mistake." Emily tried to ignore them. She clutched her small handbag, moved toward the buffet, and reminded herself why she was there, to represent her achievement. Then came the breaking point. The host himself, a man named Richard, noticed the murmurs. Instead of silencing the mockery, he called the guards. "Escort her out. This is not her place." The guards grabbed her gently but firmly. And within minutes, Emily was standing outside the enormous double doors, staring at the marble steps in disbelief. The laughter from inside carried into the cold night, like a dagger to her chest. She wanted to scream, but instead she walked away silently, her heart heavier than the winter air. Hours passed. Inside, the party roared on dancing, music, toasts of success. But as the clock neared midnight, the celebration was interrupted. A group of officials entered, their presence commanding silence. Whispers spread. "What's happening? Why are they here?" The lead official cleared his throat and announced, "We are here to present tonight's highest honor. This award goes to the individual whose brilliance and innovation will change the future of this country." A hush fell over the hall. The official unfolded a piece of paper and read aloud, "The recipient is Emily Carter." The room erupted in shock. Faces paled, glasses froze midair. Emily, the girl they had laughed at, the girl they had thrown out. At that moment, the grand doors swung open. Emily stepped back inside, not in tears, not in shame, but with her head high. Behind her walked the dean of her university and several prominent figures who had nominated her for the award. Her patched dress was still the same, but now it glowed under the spotlight, no longer a mark of poverty but of resilience. The official continued, "Emily Carter has developed a project that will provide affordable energy to thousands of struggling families. Her ideas have already gained national recognition, and tonight, we honor her vision." Silence. Pure, heavy silence filled the room. The very people who had mocked her were now forced to applaud. Some clapped awkwardly, others avoided eye contact, but Emily stood tall. For a moment, her eyes met Richard's, the man who had ordered her removal. His face burned with regret. Emily accepted the award, her voice calm but firm. "I came here tonight thinking I didn't belong. And maybe I don't belong in your world of glitter and gold, but I do belong in the world of change, of hope, of making tomorrow better for those who need it most. And that's a world I will never be thrown out of." The applause grew, genuine this time, echoing through the hall. Emily didn't need their validation. Her success was already louder than their mockery. That night, everyone at the party learned a lesson they would never forget. Never underestimate someone because of where they come from or what they wear, because sometimes, the person you laugh at today is the one who will inspire the world tomorrow. When Emily walked out again, she didn't look broken, she looked powerful. She walked into the same cold night, but this time, her path was lit not by chandeliers, but by her own light. What did this story teach us? That dignity cannot be measured by clothes, by wealth, or by the opinions of shallow people. Emily was thrown out of the party because others judged her worth by her dress. But when her true value was revealed, every single person regretted their cruelty. Life is like that. You will be laughed at, underestimated, and sometimes even thrown aside. But remember, the same people who laugh today may one day stand in awe of your strength tomorrow. Never let humiliation define you. Let it fuel you. Be like Emily, walk tall, believe in yourself, and keep working on your dreams. no matter how small they may seem. Because one day, your success will shine so brightly that even those who once mocked you will have no choice but to applaud. Stay strong, stay determined, and never forget your time is coming.